2025 marks the 5th year of the Youth 3 program, and today we have several accomplished young hunters to recognize. The criteria for the Youth 3 award is simple. Any young person age 18 or under who takes an antlered species, a horned species, and a predator species from the Youth 3 list would qualify for this award. Kids, when your name is called, please begin making your way to the stage. Parents, get those cameras ready. Ryland Baker of South Dakota got his Youth 3 completed in less than 2 months, beginning with both an antelope and a white-tailed deer in his home state, literally on the same day at the end of September 2023. In late November, Ryland hunted in South Dakota once again and took his coyote. September 2018 marked the beginning of a Youth 3 milestone for Theodore Brubaker of Indiana. On September 3rd, he was in Florida, where he was successful in nailing an alligator. And on September 29th, Theodore was at the other end of the country in Montana, where he took his antelope. Finally, you see Theodore's white-tailed deer, which came to South Dakota in November 2023. Lucas Burns of Montana began his quest for a Youth 3 with a black bear in Alaska in June of 2021. He waited until October 2023 for his next trophy, which was a mule deer in his home state. Not many Youth 3 holders have a sheep as their horned species, and Lucas took a Doll ram in the Northwest Territories to fill that spot in July 2024. Luke English of South Dakota was able to stay in his home state for the first 2 entries on his Youth 3 list. In December 2021, he hunted his bison first, and in January 2023, Luke connected on a bobcat as his predator species. He had to venture to Kansas for a white-tailed deer, which he added to his Youth 3 quest in September 2024. Our next Youth 3 recipient is Neil Murphy of Texas. Neil completed his Youth 3 in April 2024 when he took an Aldad in his home state. Neil was just shy of 6 years old at the time. Previously, he had taken a whitetail in Texas and an alligator, making him one of the youngest Youth 3 recipients to date. Georgia's Isaac Powell went across the state line into Florida to hunt an alligator in July 2018 as one of his earliest entries. 4 years later, he added an Iowa white-tailed deer to his Youth 3 list. And finally, in March 2024, Isaac hunted a Nunavut and connected on an impressive muskox and completed his Youth 3 milestone. Easton Ringer of Oregon completed his Youth 3 milestone in August 2022 with a black bear from Alaska. He had begun that quest in October 2020 with a Columbia black-tailed deer in his home state. The second Youth 3 trophy for Easton was a desert bighorn in Mexico, which he took in January of 2022. Our next 3 Youth 3 holders are all in the same Oklahoma family, and to avoid any sibling rivalry, we'll take them strictly in alphabetical order. Gabriella Seeley hunted an alligator in Florida in February 2023 and a whitetail in her home state in November of that year. She finished her Youth 3 with the Texas bison in October 2024. Her brother Max Seeley followed the same path as his big sister Gabby had blazed, taking an alligator in Florida in February 2023 and a home state whitetail in November of that same year as well. But he went his own way for the 3rd leg of his Youth 3 milestone, finishing it with an Aldad in Texas in October 2024. Then we come to the oldest of the Seeley sibling trio, Sophia Seeley. Like her brother Max, she completed her Youth 3 in October 2024 with a Texas Aldad. Sophia had begun her journey in November 2022, taking 2 home state trophies only 2 days apart, a white-tailed deer first and then a coyote. That completes all of our Youth 3 awards for this year. Folks, you're looking at the future of wildlife conservation. So let's give these accomplished young hunters a big round of applause.